There we are. Sorry about that. Had to do some stuff, and also turn on the cooler because it's a little bit warm right now. And I saw the thing that JDL sent me, and if those are the right sizes, those are perfect. I love them. Yep, I use a swamp cooler, which is very nice. They are? That is glorious. Oh, that is amazing. They... It may not be obvious what they are to people who don't know what it is, but I think it's close enough once people knows what it is. Yep, a wall-mounted evaporative cooler. They are amazing. I keep on forgetting this triangle to cancel, which is just kind of wacky. Alright, well, let's go to Amorica Castle. Amorica entrance.
Fight it out.
I was not expecting a little voice thingy. A not very enthusiastic voice thingy. Just, fight it out. Potentially. I don't know a whole lot about the Ogre Battle franchise. Papulu. You're the gorillas from, Griot. You're trying to rescue Runway? Could be 64. Alright, kids. Alright, guys, these kids have a price in their heads. These guys are worth 2,000 goth. They fell into our trap. Kill them all! Kill the leader, huh? That guy, level 3. He's got a short sword, leather armor. Curatorito. If there was 1 cube width, you could jump over it. Watch! Thanks, Mr. Tutorial Guy. But this set has to be at the same height or lower. A winged creature can move anywhere. Type of terrain and height of the land does not hinder our movement. But you can't let me attack alone. It's critical to work as a team. So stop wandering off on your own. Be alert. Always check to see who'll move next. Go on and move quickly. Don't carry heavy weapons and unnecessary items. Check the guardian element of the enemy you're about to face. If you fight with an opposite element, like wind versus earth or fire versus water, you may give them good damage, but the possibility of the damage you get from them will be greater. In other words, you're taking a risk. To avoid the situation, you should check the type of terrain you're fighting on. Since your MP will be 0 at the beginning of the stage, magic is unavailable. MP will accumulate as WT? Counts down. What's WT? The more powerful the magic, the more MP will be consumed. Ah yes, the wait time. But I forgot that Shrek here is the only level 1 in the entire party. Well, let's just go ahead and move up to there, and we'll keep facing that way. Oh, Hidden Treasure Cure Plus is discovered. Cool. Find a thing. It'll be placed in the inventory. Is that a spell? Action? Indirect? Can't throw a rock at anything. Blue short leather cure. Don't know what those actually mean. Let's just wait for now. Yes, that's fine. Uh-oh. She throwing stuff? Or she's an archer? Killed us! 12 XP! Don't make them stronger! So now you're supposed to do it all! I see, you heard the rumor of the Duke's execution. Stupid fools, didn't you realize it was bait to lure you here? Well, I mean, we still kinda gotta come here to try to save him. Cool, then you're making him stronger. Excuse me. Man, I only can control one person. Did he give her experience again? He needs to stop that. 1 experience. Well, at least they're apparently pretty good at the jobs. Ooh. 2 experience points and a tarot card. Alright, so we have a blue card and we have a green card. Evil spirit who devours sanity, called the sleep of the dead. Incubus. Well, I was just asking what that spell was. Ah, it's a dark magic. Green card from immigration. Oh, of course. Alright, well, I could go up and just smack the leader. I feel like that would be a silly thing to try to do. Is that one of my guys? Pretty sure it's one of my guys. Yeah, it's one of my guys. I think I'm gonna go to... we have a magic card and a strength card. Ooh. I feel like a strength card would be a pretty nice thing to have. I don't think I should just go charging up against Baplu. Because I'll do better damage to him, but he'll also do better damage to me. I think I was going to try to go pick up this, this card. Magic card is picked up. Magic point max is up by 2. Okay, that's cool. And can you throw a rock at something right now? Yeah, here we go. What are your odds? 60%? What about on you? 69%. Nice. Or 71%. Let's throw out a rock at her. Fling! Oh, she blocked it. Ow. Dang it. Stop blocking my crap. How am I supposed to level up if you're blocking my crap? You guys are not from the island. Are you from Lotus? She is good. Ouch. Take that, Baplu. Oh, I got 16 experience points from that. Stop beating me up. Ow. You jerks. Man, they don't like me at all, do they? Is it game over if I die? Ouch. Well, if Shrek dies anyway. Yep. Alright, well. It's a good thing we saved, huh? I didn't even get a chance to heal myself. They just all went, get him! Ba-da-boom, ba-boom, boom, bum, bum, bum. I did not expect them to just gang up on me like that, though. Are they going to do that for the entire game? Because if so, whew. Tea time. I expected to not be ganged up on. That's what I expected. I mean, there were a whole bunch of other guys who were, you know, like an actual threat. Pardon me, jeez. I'm gonna do the GBA one, it's easier. Apparently there's SNES Ogre battles as well. And I was like, what? That's weird. Or Tactics Ogres. Excuse me. PSX hype? So that I could skip stuff better. Tactics Ogre on PSX and GBA. See, the worst part is we have to go through the whole tutorial again. So this is another reason why I didn't expect them to just gang up on me, is because it was, you know, it's a tutorial fight. They're not supposed to just gang up on you. They're supposed to beat up on, you know, whoever's right in front of their faces. They're not supposed to be smart. I mean, you know, I guess at least now I've learned that. We got a different thing this time. Last time we got a Cure Plus. This time we got a Heal. Anyhow, now we wait. Boom, 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 boom. Man, Malene shoots pretty good. She's only a 41% chance to actually hit that guy. Blah, 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 blah. Come at me, bro. Except, don't come at me, please. Malene is French for someone who's angered easily. Interesting. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Someone who is wrathful. Boing, boing, smack. Well, at least Godas didn't miss that time. Boom, 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 boom. An item this time. I wouldn't mind getting an item, but I feel like it's probably a trap. Considering last time I wandered up there, everybody just murdered me. Ooh, 100% chance to put him to sleep. Oh, maybe it's not a trap. He doesn't look like he's asleep, though. Hey, are you asleep? You don't look like you're asleep. I'm also pretty sure I can't do 39 damage. What is my range for throwing a rock anyway? Oh, pretty good actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez. What are my odds? 60%? I'll take them odds. Got him. 17 XP for banging him in the noggin with a rock. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stay right here. Because last time I got closer, I got dead. So I'm gonna hang back. It is a pretty dang good throw. I feel like I'm outranging the archers. You guys aren't from the island. Are you from Lotus? Uh-oh. I should have backed up. Oh, but I got 16 more experience points. Oh, he blocked it. No, don't shoot me. Block it. Thank you. Yes, pair it with a dagger. That's how good Shrek is. 79 experience. Vice over here just stealing the kills. I can't believe I lost. Now, do we get the stuff that's on the field? Congratulations, this map is completed. Bonus money. 1,300 bucks. Woohoo! War trophies. Oh, a short sword, and a mini thing, and some monies, and a cure triple plus. Well, that sounds cool. Alright, we'll just go straight through. Be cautious. Shrek, don't push yourself too hard. Just stay behind us. Yeah, but I didn't get the card, though. That card was way out of my reach anyway, though. Castles consist of several maps, so there will be continuous battles. On the stages, you can edit your unit in between maps. Can't save the game. When you get out of the edit screen, and the battle will begin. Double check to see if you are fully prepared. The card that was out of reach, I think, was another strength card. The one that we lost was a magic card, but we don't exactly need any magic points. Shrek. I want to... Do I have anything to equip you with? Blue thingy... Okay, for a second I was like, is he left-handed? Eilberg, huh? Yeah, I'll take that. No? The mini thing, that's red. Zenobia sword, I can have that, right? Tower shield. Alright, so nope, none of that. What cure stuff did I pick up? Right, what's this cure double plus? Boiled down medical grass. It'll recover 100% of your hit points. Nice. Did I not say triple? I meant triple. Belonging physical weight plus 1. Whereas a regular cure will recover strength. 50 points. Okay. So this is an X potion. I said double? Okay. Yep, it is a triple plus. So this one's only 50 hit points. This one is a lot of hit points. Oh. You do not appear to automatically heal between fights. That's obnoxious. Because I see me at 27 hit points. Can I use that right now? List, edit, item, magic. Oh. Can't magic. Pick someone else. Vice can't magic. Ketchup. She has 2 heal 10s. Supplemental holy magic. Recover hit points. Does not work towards undead characters. MP consumption 10. Target 7. Does that mean it works within 7 spaces? That's pretty good. Lands also has heal. Do you have to buy heals? It's crazy. Ah, our Lance is a paladin. He's got 14 incubuses. He's got 2 charms. Okay, I take it those other 2 symbols are this one and this one. Yep, those would be light and dark magics. Because he has dark magic, that's an upside down Triforce. And it's a real shame I can't save. Like to end the edit mode? Yeah, sure. Bomberman, the second story on the N64.
Fight it out.
Ba-dum bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. I'm still chuckling at what JDL sent me. Agris, what a disaster. Lord Nibus is on vacation. Alright guys, these scumbags killed Bapaloo. Don't underestimate them. Can't allow them to take over Morka Castle. Let's show what we've got. You've got some fighters and some archers. Kill the leader again. Guess what I'm doing? Stay in the back and throwing rocks. That's what I'm doing. Yay, a heal! Back in the next encampment over. We lost the castle to some hoodlum who kept throwing rocks. I want to see the status effect go off just because it's a thing I haven't seen before. This is my prayer. Let me heal your wounds by the light of Ishtar. Man, healing magic doesn't do all that much, does it? What did I say we have? Like 7 range on throwing crap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I think that'll work. Face that way. Throw another rock at the schmo. 65%. Aw. I was half expecting to hit the paladin in the back of the head. Man, they only have 46% chance to hit, and they're hitting all the time. These archers are hacks. Hacks, I say. 100% hack soaring. Look at that. They're cheating. See? Not as bad as some Fire Emblem games. Bonk. 12 XP. Whack. Blam. Had the computer hit you on 2% before. That sounds about right. Like playing Monster Rancher games. Those ones are pretty notorious for having abysmal RNG. Where are you from, strangers? Why are you involving yourselves in the war? This war between the Gargastans and Walstanians has been fought for centuries. Yeah, the translation? Not the best. Or are you also trying to get Valeria? Do you have the same ambition as Lotus? Answer me! We've been banished from our country. We are fighting with these youths for the cause of justice. And, you know, making some money. It can be both. We're looking for a job. Are you hiring? We don't need the help of foreigners. We have our own army. If that's the case, then let's get Duke Ronway. Ronway back and get paid. Arrogant fools, fighting for money your end is near. Good block. Wham. I wonder if I can manage to steal the kill on this guy. Nope. And that's the fight. I can't believe I lost to a bunch of kids and a chicken man. Impossible. Chicken man. Gotta get one last insult out there before you die. And of course, as a load-bearing boss, everybody else just disintegrates when he dies. But you see, chickens cannot fly. Bonus money, 800 bucks. War trophies, monies, and a blessing. Oh, what is a blessing? Thank you for rescuing me. I'm finally out of that cursed prison. Especially Shrek. I saw you throwing those rocks. It's a pretty good arm you got. I'm extremely encouraged to know that I was saved by righteous Walstonian youths. You were definitely sent by the gods to help us in our darkest hour. Our comrades are gathering at the castle upon hearing the news of your rescue. There'll be little time before the Gargastans decide to attack us. We have to re-establish our army first. By the way, I heard that you were exiled. Is that correct? It is the truth, sir. We've been exiled from our own country. I wonder, how about you, wise man? 2 years ago, when the kingdom of Zenobia was established, there was always a wizard under the king. And you, Lance, how can the king abandon such an intelligent warrior like you? I did hear about the wizard, but it was not me. Are you knights anything like the Rosolian knights, the dark envoy of Lotus? Did the kingdom of Zenobia want to rule over Valeria? If so, Duke Ronway, these knights put their lives on the line to rescue you. A knight will become a knight when he has a master worth pledging his allegiance to. We don't currently have one. I see. Your word is taken as a token of your honesty. I may give you a reward. I trust you will train my troops and guard my castle. As you wish. As you wish. Regen 1, 2, and 3? That's hilarious. Now, Shrek. Your father was a pastor of, Griot, was he not? I remember meeting him once. He was a very bright man. Duke Ronway, please avenge my father and all the people who were killed in Griot. I understand, but our first and closest enemy is Gargastan. I shall not only accept you as part of the Liberation Army, but welcome you as official knights of Amorica. A knight? The people of Walsta will be encouraged, and our unity will be strengthened by having you as knights. And you shall work directly under me. Are you willing to accept this? Of course, as you say, sir. Don't you think so, Shrek? Good. Then let's make a name for your battalion. Put in the name of your knight order. Is it good order? Will thankful fit? Oh. Just barely does. Thankful. That is a nice name. I expect much from you. Just one word. Alright. Now I want you to go to a town. It's called Kryzar. My trusted knight, Leonard, is after Nibus. But it seems that he is stronger than we thought. I want you to go to Kryzar and help Leonard. Now before you leave this castle, you better recruit some more soldiers and buy good equipment. For that, I shall give you 20 grand. Woohoo! As soon as you're ready, go to Kryzar. I will have my other knights accompany you. Whoops. And finish restarted for Walster's future. I pray for your success in Walster's future. We're the thankful knights. Hang on. Cat up front is having some kind of issues. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm going to get some more tea too. Because why not? Yep. Back in a second, guys. And we're back. Nope, did the music stop? Was the music stopped before I left? Alright, let's see. We have the soldier Slater. Would you like Slater to join your army? Sure. And Nigel. Why, he has a bow. Very fancy. Welcome aboard, Nigel. And Baker, very, very good. And Leon. Welcome to the party. Stilute boat. Flown. Not an archer. She is fast and underwater? Eh? Sure, welcome aboard, Flown. And Sophia. And Sally. And Lamia. I mean, she doesn't look like a Lamia. Thanks to you, we found a lord to serve. Thank you. Where's the music? We should be the ones to thank you. I heard you're going to support Ronway's army. Oh, you guys have music? Well, I do see the desktop audio doing stuff. Weird. Oh. I know why. There it is. Yep. It's because I nudged the volume control that's on my cord, and it went to nothing. We can't go with you, but let me give you one piece of advice before you go off into battle. If you don't want to die, train before you go into battle. You have the entire unit. To have the entire unit at the same strength level will make a difference. Don't overdo it, though. Just concentrate on your training. Never forget that. I understand. training. That's right, good luck. Each time you liberate a certain place, the command icon's shop and training will be added to your command menu. Not a whole lot. We got a pile of people. I need to see if I can name them. However, the shop command will only appear in a town or castle. A shop is where you can buy and sell items or spells. You must recruit new characters at this shop or sell L-size characters. Huh? It'll be wise to purchase and stock recovery items at the shop. In the training mode, you will split your characters into 2 units and have them fight each other. It is always better to train your character and level them up. It'll make it a whole lot easier to win a real battle. Alright, so this is the game going, hey, you should probably try to save. You gotta re-download a 70 gigabyte game? That's a Microsoft. Alright. Can we edit people's names? Probably not Shrek. Alright, Slater. Can I edit your name? Item magic last name. Amit? No, that kicks you out. Organize? No, this organizes the peoples. Can I not cannot name people? I have to make new peoples? So what you're saying is I need to take their stuffs, kick them out, and get new folks? Is that what I'm hearing? I've heard it's pretty good. Let us save. Chicken and curd. Boom, 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 boom. Wait until I get more gear for more classes. This button. Shop. Can I recruit folks? I can recruit folks. Auction? I guess that sells off large things, whatever that means. What class would you like to have as a comrade? I could get a golem? Okay, yep, we could do things. And no. Alright, so who wants to be my first soldier? Should it be me? I guess failed pants is first. Fail? That's not how you spell fail. There we go. Is this okay? Yes. Wind, fire, earth, or water? What would you like to bend? Fire! The commission will be $100. Is that okay? What happens if I tell you no? Oh, okay. That's what that does. Sorry about that. Just looking at the different stuffs. Guys, I can only auction off. Yep, L-size, which would be monsters, I suppose. Let me see. Well, if they're $1,000 for each person, we've got plenty of monies to get peoples. Alright, let's go to the map. Yep, we're gonna take people's stuff, kick them out, and then we shall make our actual party. That one. Red 2 Golem. Alright. Unequip all of your stuff. And we will in fact take, well, just about everybody's stuff. Whoops. This is mine, get your own! Alright, fine, jeez, Vice, sorry. I'm a childhood friend. How can you leave me out? What kind of friend are you? Wasn't trying to admit he was trying to omit Lisa one. There we go, get out of here, Lamia. Aren't you being a little selfish? This is our war, not just yours. Get out of here. Alright, let's start at the front because apparently it's gonna keep on going down as I kick people out. Get out of here, Slater. Again? I don't want to leave. Too bad. Goodbye, Nigel. You're kidding. No way. You have no heart. Bye. You're hitting Baker? Yes. I'm not a disposable tool for you. See about that. Ah, I see. Well, good luck, Mr. Hero. See, at least this guy gets it. And goodbye, Flan. I'm out. I didn't think I was that bad. And I'm sorry, I can't change your name, so you have to get kicked out. What do you mean? Am I getting in your way? And let's see, saw the last one? I guess there is something wrong with me. Sorry, Sally. Alright. Time to get some new peoples. Alright, let's get a soldier. We're gonna grab myself first. Cannon, is that okay? What am I gonna be? Wind? Yeah, I think I like wind. I'm not super strong, but we'll do it anyway. Yay, I'm here now! Alright, let's go ahead and get Phil. He wants to be fire. Be that's fine. Alright. So who else wants to be in the party? You guys can be a soldier, an Amazon, or a golem. You want to be Red 2 Golem? Alrighty. I don't think it'll quite fit. But I might just go for Red 2 and have the Golem just be self-evident. Oh, no numbers. There they are. G-O-L-E. Red 2 go? That'll work. Red 2 Golem. Wait, no capital G? You like mine better? Alrighty. And what element? Tea time. Just Red 2 the Golem. And you'd like to be Earth. Alright. That's some pretty good strength you got. Not a whole lot of hit points though, surprisingly enough. No, because I had to go for just Red 2. How do I delete? Right, left, input, cancel. There go. Red 2. There we go. And Earth Golem. There. Red 2 Golem. $900, yes, that's fine. Yay! Red's here! Alright, race indistinct. I mean, his race is Golem, right? Does anybody want to be a waifu? Or claim a waifu anyway? You want to be a wind ninja? Do you want to be a lady wind ninja? J, D, L. Gender locked classes. That sounds about right. Alright, JDL. Where's Lady Mithril? What element, Red? What element, JDL? Herpaderp. Corona? Well, it's closest to wind. Alright, so I want to be a water. Got it. Wind for you. Alright. Alright. Hush, JTL. I'm speaking for you. Let's go ahead and grab Corona. U-R-O-N-A. That's a V. There we go. We're not in Russia. This is not Latin. Oh, man. He tries his best. There we are, and let's see. We'll go for water for Corona since she's not around to to specifically ask. Corona, and let's get another one for Lady Mithril. Lady won't fit, but Mithril should. M-Y-T-H-R-I-L. There we are. My nose is itchy. Alright. There we are. And what do we think for Lady Mithril? Maybe some fire? There, I was just about to say, because of something like that. Alright, fire for Lady Mithril. Yay! Alright, and let's see, who else still doesn't have a character? Well, Caden doesn't. Would you like a character, Caden? Or anybody else who might like a character? Delicious tea. Because let's see, we should apparently try to get, I think 2 more characters? Yeah, we should try to get at least 2 more characters. You don't think he's here? He might have wandered off? He did want one earlier. Whoops. A-Y-D-E-N. And let's see. I think we'll go for another. We'll go for Earth for Caden. If he doesn't speak up, he's gonna be Earth in a second. I actually think he can be water. Because I might add in Donkey. Excuse me. Well, JDL Bot says Earth, huh? All right. There's Caden. And then let's get one for Dariath. Ba-ba-da-boom-ba-boom. D-A-R-I-A-T-H. Think you can bring 10? I'm just going for like the initial number that you had. Before I started getting rid of folks and such, I believe I had 9. There's Dariath and Dariath. Speaking of chill, he gets to be a water. There we go. Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, I believe we had 9 before we started reorganizing crabs. So this should work. Thank you, come back again. JDL the Wind Ninja. A Winja. Edit. Alright, do you guys come with your own stuff? I need to equip you. I need to equip everybody. It's too bad I don't have a spear. Can I go buy a spear? Hang on. I need to see if I can buy a spear. Bum 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 bum. Buy item. Dang it, no spears. The only spear that was out there was on that chicken man. To class change, you need certain stats. So raising dex will let you change to ninja. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Can you suddenly grow wings? Cause that'd be cool. Anyhow, items, equip. Alright, I'm gonna go for... Let's see, sword and board? Yeah, I'll go for sword and board. Which means leather armor. And probably some... No, not some boots. Alright, I was gonna pick up a... What's a blessing do? Sacred gem, which will call back the bearer's dead soul. Carves hit points and magic points by 50 points. Well, that's cool. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have one of those. Fail! Do you want to be an archer? What do you want? You can have a sword, a dagger, or a bow, a dagger, or a sword. No, you don't want to be a thingy? You want to go sword and board too? Terror Knight needs sword? Alright. I have no idea what a Terror Knight is, but whoop. There you go. And a cure for you. Can you equip stuff? I don't know, I just like the idea of a Red 2 Golem with a short bow. But no. He appears to only be able to use items, like in his bag. So we'll come back to equipping Red. JDL, you're probably gonna go for a dagger. And I'll give you a bow when you're offhand. You get leather armor. And you get a cure. Whoop. There we are. Gotta beat the crap out of people. Well, I think that's what you're gonna get. Alrighty, Corona. Let's see. We'll give Corona a sword and a bow. Be a little bit of an all-arounder. Leather armor like everybody, and another cure. Do you get armor like a shield? I don't think you do. L-size character can't equip items other than items that are placed in a bag. Yep, you can only have like items and crap. Let's see, you get both. Lady Mithril. We'll go sword and board for Lady Mithril, I think. More leather armor, and of course, a cure. Alright, Caden. Well, until you speak up, you're getting a sword or a. Can you have a bow and a shield? Cool. Hilarious. Congratulations, Caden. You are a heavy archer. And Daria. Let's see. I think for Dariath we'll go with the same build that Corona has, at least for the moment. Sword and bow, and whoop. And a cure. Is that everybody? There we go. That is everybody. Yeah, that should work. I'm just waiting until I get a spear. And Felpants needs to be a scary knight something or other. Knights of Lloyd has marks for a few classes. Cool. Alright, that should work for that. Let us save, and then we'll try doing some of this training. Can we train forever? Boom, 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 boom. You get the right alignment? Oh, I didn't even realize our alignments. How do you look at the alignment? Classes are alignment locked too. Okay, so we have what? Neutral, lawful, and chaotic? And I just happened to be lawful. Red's lawful, JDL is neutral, Corona is neutral, Mithril's chaotic, Caden's neutral, Dariath's neutral. Alright, well, we have a couple of lawfuls, we have a couple of chaotics, and a couple of neutrals. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's train. Before you get into battle, you have to choose what characters to dispatch. In the game, you call the dispatched characters an attack team. You can choose up to 10 characters per attack team. Shrek will always have to be in the attack team, however. This restriction does not apply in the training mode. Let's see how you can edit your characters. Put the cursor onto the panel you want to place the character and press the X button. See a list of characters shown at the top of the screen. Once you finish editing the attack team, press the start button, and the battle will begin. Edit the blue team! Oh. I mean, I expected the sizes to play like more of a thing. Well, let's get Shrek out here, because we definitely need a level for him. And we'll go ahead and bring our JDL, and we'll bring Corona. Alright, I guess it'll work for that team. Start. There we are. Edit the red team. Caden, and Dariath, and Vice. I don't need any training. Look at my muscles. I'm sorry, but I'm too tired to participate. Red team, ready to go by himself. Alright, so I thought I'd be able to, you know, include those two also, but apparently not. Yep. Oh, you can use accessories also? Nice. I only have accessories that me and Ketchup have. Alright, so red team is at a little bit of a disadvantage. Set each team's control. There we go. Can I just kind of have everybody just beat each other up? Or can you only attack people on the different team? Automated grinding. That would be interesting to see. Training start. Bum, 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 bum. Move it on up. And you wait. Oops. There we go. Yep, we shall control both the teams. And you wait. Doom. You're going, Dariath. You got this. Can you throw a rock? Oh, you can almost hit him with your short bow. Bum, bum, bum. Try to aim out of the squares. 0%. I have to say though, I'm pretty sure the rock has slightly more range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure rocks have better range than short bows, apparently. You're targeting the character who is outside your shooting range. Is this okay? Sure. Do. Yep. No XP. Boom, boom, boom. Try from high ground. Alright, well. Caden's got some high ground. Let's see if this will work. Twing! Hey. I mean, that potentially could have worked. It didn't, but it could have. Huh. Do I have better movement speed than everybody right now? That's interesting. Can I throw stuff at you? Yeah! Bum 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 bum. Do that, do that, do that. Do more rocks. Throw all the rocks. Phil's gonna hit Darth with the rock, maybe. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. And, well, Lady Mithril might as well throw some rocks too. Like at Shrek. It's the Red 2 Golem. Bum, bum, bum. Hard blow. Will that work? Oh, that can work. Do you get XP? You kinda get XP. Not a whole lot though. Alright, you get better XP if you smack people on the other team. Bum 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 bum. 2 XP. Alright, so it feels like training is not going to do all that much. Okay, so getting the finishing blow gets you better stuff. Well, here's how JDL would roll. Let the compy do it. Does the compy do it a lot quicker? Let's end the training for a second. side of the blue team. That'll work for that team. Bum, 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 bum. And that'll work. Oops. Do I have any more people that I can put in there? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool, cool. I'm hitting the wrong button. Keep thinking it's triangle. It is not a triangle. Start. Not a triangle. Whoops. Hang on a second. Yep, I could have done 4v4, but I was like, yeah, I'll do 4 versus 5. See if that'll work. Hopefully the computer goes nice and quick. Game plays itself. Bum 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 bum. Well, I mean, it sure is. Tea break indeed. Tea. Ouch. Take that, Shrek. I do find this amusing, though. Bathroom break for JDL. Go, Red 2 Golem. Blam. Shrek over there kicking the crap out of poor Corona. What's wrong with you? Now see, I'm curious who's gonna get the next kills. Because I want to see what kind of XP you get when you get the kill. Oh, block. And hopefully the whatever damage we take does not carry over to the next area. Because that'd be bad. Bum 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 bum. Alright, next time we let the computer do this, we need to not let them have any healing thingies. Bum 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 bum. My healing items, no! Well, I'm gonna go buy some more healing items after this round of training. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Good block, Shrek. Run, Corona, run! Bam. Punch. Bottom, bum, bottom. Oh, fancy. Ba-ba-ba-boom. JDL, how could you? Yep, I'm hoping it does. I mean, in Red's defense, he is doing this without any actual weapons equipped. So I'd expect that he'll do better once he, you know, gets some damage out there. Gets a level. Bum bottom, bum bottom, bottom, bum. I was not expecting to be able to just let the computer do my training for me. Dang it! JDL's kicking my butt! Northland failed, just smacking the crap out of each other. Pardon me, jeez. You definitely have to make sure we don't give them any healing stuff the next time we train. Stop healing, you cowards! Seriously, right? Bottom, bum, bottom, 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 bum. Block it! Not with your face! Man, JDO's just kicking my butt. Uh-oh. Am I done for? Yep. I find that hilarious that I'm the first one to go in this. Bum, 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 bum. Good block, Phil. Yeah, it feels like training doesn't have as good XP as the other stuff. Although again, we are only fighting level 1 things. Yep, that is the bad thing about having the computer do this stuff. Because the computer's like, you know, trying to actually win and stuff. Whereas if I was playing, it'd be like, I'm trying to get all the XP that I can. Throw them red. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, good block, Shrek. Too bad I didn't block any. That would have been nice. I just took every single arrow right to the face. They don't attack red because they fear red. Bam! Not bad, red. Oh, smacking with it from the side. Gotta get that extra chance to hit. Bum, 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 bum. Bottom, bottom, bum. I also did not realize that I had basically put... Dang it, stop that. That I had basically put all the archers on one team. Which does make it obnoxious for, you know, actually doing damage. Welcome back, JDL. Not a whole lot. If you weren't here for it, I died first. Yep, you kicked my butt pretty hard. Yep, your team also had an extra person on it. Ba-bottom, ba-bottom, bottom, bum. Excuse me. And Shrek just runs off and hides. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. Do, 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 do. And I gotta say though, the Red 2 Golem is handling these archers pretty well. Well, yeah, and I gave you the knife because, Because I figure that's a more ninja weapon. But you also have a bow. So you have some good versatility going. Ninjas use katana? Well, I don't got no katanas. Ding! Oh no, Red! Are they going to kill you? Oh, 70% chance unless you block it. Or dodge it. That works too. Can you finish off Mithril? Probably not. Will Shrek go finish off Mithril? No, because everybody's got their stupid heals. Yep. Definitely not giving them heals for the next round of training. Tell you that for free. We only killed one of the red team because they kept on healing each other. Bum, 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 bum. I wish there was a fast forward button for this though. That'd be nice. Bum, bum, bum. Pardon me. Yep, you're pretty good with the bow. It has to be said though, trying to melee Shrek is not the best idea. It's back to being overcast. Why don't you go all the way around behind? Backstabbing poor Shrek. See, I mean, you say they'll always try backstabs, but Shrek didn't try a backstab. JDL did. 14 XP. Everybody's still just level 1. Congratulations, Red Team wins! You can't take Rock's place. Now, she was facing south. She was facing away from the rock. So you could have gotten... Shrek could have gotten behind her. But it's like, nah, I'm gonna just go beside her instead. Alrighty, let us terrain again. Alright, hang on just a second. I need to make sure I take everybody's healing items that still actually have them so I don't keep on using that crap. So, you know, learn from my mistakes, all viewers. If you're gonna play this game, take all of your heal stuffs before you go training. Good. I was the only one to not use their heal stuff because I got killed fairly quickly. Let us train again. Yep, because I died. Shrek and me. And we'll take JDL and Corona. And Fail and Red. And Mithril. And Kate. And Dariath? Yeah, I'll put Dariath over there. Computer. See, now that they can't use their heals, this should go a bit faster, right? delicious tea. Bum 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 bum. Options. Here we go. Okay, so if I really want to get into instead of the computer just grind for me, I can turn off the attack and effect displays, and probably the XP display as well. How do I uninterrupt? In training option, there we are, continue. Red has pretty good armor against range stuff, but he seemed like he was taking a pretty good beating for melee stuff. He doesn't have all that many hit points. Bum 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 bum. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Good job, good job, Shrek. I get the feeling Mithro's going to be a pretty good. Maybe she's just been getting lucky. Man. This time Shrek's the one getting destroyed, not me. Woohoo! Ah, my eyeball. Wait to get your class. You'll show us all. And I can't wait until I get a spear. Are there dragoons in this? That'll be interesting. Ninjas totally aren't cheaty. %100% intentional. Man, Mithro's good at Mithro rolls well, doesn't she? Let's see, the real question, JDL, can ninjas use spears? There's some XP for fail. Bum, 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 bum. Well, then they are garbage. Katanas and daggers. Dual wield. Nice. If I give somebody 2 melee weapons, will they use both melee weapons when I tell them to attack? Because if they do, I don't know, I'll probably give somebody 2 weapons. Maybe I'll give JDL 2 weapons. I think I have an extra short sword. Although you've been doing pretty good with your bow. The Satana with bolt in the name, and it's so broken. I mean intended. I'm starting to suspect I'm not built for melee right now, guys. Do 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 do. I'm dead. Team Blue's getting their butt kicked. Not too surprising. They are the undermanned team. I just want somebody to get a level. Can somebody please just get a level? Because once we start getting some levels, that's when we can potentially start, you know, actually doing stuffs. Overground for second mission. I was not expecting them both to block the each other. So, that would have been some serious damage out of Caden there too. JDL's over here just being a credit to the team. JDL might finish right off on his next turn too. Oh, and this Corona beats him to it. Ah, good try though, Corona. Oh no! 14 XP. Still no levels though. Are you gonna counter him to death? Nope. Bum, ba-rum, bum, bum, bum. Come on, JDL. Can you finish off Red before you get finished off? Nope. My modeling career! Well, you might be able to finish off Red before you get finished off, actually. Because I think only Red's going to be able to get to you, and I don't think they'll be able to kill you. Red 2 Golem, though, is proving himself to be very difficult to hit. But yeah, as you can see, they don't necessarily always go for the back attacks. I mean, they should. Good morning, Dariath. How you doing? You have a character in this now. You're a soldier with water element. Isn't that nice? Let's see. How's everybody's stuff? How do I see their XP 75? I have 7 experience points. Phil's got 28. Whew, Red's at 52, jeez. JDL's at 53. Mithril's rocking at 77. Dang. Caden, Dariath. Yep, I have bit badges now. I also have some emotes for bits as well. Although they haven't quite gone through yet. I'm working on some other ones for the bits as well. What the crap am I doing? Let's see. Should we try one more? Should we try one more training, or should we just go get ourselves killed? You know what? We should probably do at least one more. I want to get a level. Somebody get a level, please. I was not expecting this training to take this long. Oops, that'll do for that team. There we go. Computer. Probably gonna split after you level up. Fair enough. Man, my eyes are dry right now. In fact, I think I'm gonna go grab some more tea and potentially go to the bathroom while this auto battle plays out. Yeah. Yep, my eyes are dry. Are your eyes dry? Get clear eyes, because clear eyes is awesome. Pardon me, jeez. Yeah, but anyway, Daria, you have a sword and a bow. You've got the all-arounder kind of setup right now. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. You and Corona both. I'm set up right now with a very classical sword and board kind of setup. And Red 2 Golem down there is a golem, obviously. But yeah, if you do want to be something else, I can make you a different guy. I just made a random guy for you. Because I don't know nothing about this game. I don't know if the stuff I chose is good for what I want to be. Because what I want to be is a spearman. But I'm starting to suspect I'm not very cut out to be a spearman. Maybe I need to be a wizard or something. I'll get some XP eventually, right? Right? Oh, I actually blocked. I'm shocked. Boom, 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 boom. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Stuck at level 1 forever. No. It's all downhill from here. See, it's not fair. These guys just keep ganging up on me. Ba-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Why did Shrek just stay there instead of going up and actually, like, smacking somebody? Yes, Phil? Am I doing stuff wrong? Oh no, I'm gonna die! Woohoo! Yeah, but then I'll die! I mean, if you see how I'm finally blocking stuff now. But... oh, can I get... why do I not... I don't get how these, how the AI thinks it's supposed to do stuff. The blue team's like, let's just walk up and get shot in the face. That's how this is supposed to work, right? And I'm sitting here like, listen here, you derps. Bottom, bottom. Iblerg! I gotta say that I'm pretty sure Corona is real close to leveling up. I think she's at like 90 XP right now or something. I believe JDL is getting close to leveling up too. But yeah, we'll go to a normal fight after this one. Have to make sure we buy some more healing stuff too. Splat. Okay, well I mean not splat, but still. Man, I swear the AI for red is a lot better than the AI for blue. Crystal is gonna get pincered. Got my news. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Red 2 golem smash! Maybe I should make a JDL bot. To be a 10th character to put in these things. He's JDL when he's AI. Fair enough. Woohoo! We finally got a level up! Oh, it's raining now. Very interesting. Bum bum bum. Doo. Bum bum bum. That would be interesting. But I mean, we already have enough NPCs are going to be wandering around in our party. Don't need to add another one. And there's JDL with the kill. You gonna level up, JDL? Nope. Pretty sure JDL is real close to a level, though. Such a good kill thief. That's the first time Red Team has actually lost. Alright. Anyway, we need to buy some healing items, please. Because these derps all decided to use them in the training. How many would you like to have? Alright, well, let's buy 8 of those. Yes, that's fine. That's for magic points. What's that do? Revive? Returned a petrified body to normal. Antidote arise. Sleeping. So no revive items, which sucks. I don't have any hats. Maybe I should buy some hats. Yeah, but there's things that you can do to still revive them. Alright, anyhow, I'm going to take a quick break, go to the bathroom, get some more tea, because I forgot to do that while the auto battle was going, because I'm a derp. But yeah, I'll do that, I'll run a quick ad, and then we shall go on to the, actual fight. So I'll be back in just a minute. Spent half stream not playing. I never said I planned this crap. But yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright, there we go. We are back. And I do believe... need to go to Tanmus Hill.
Fight it out.
For just a second, I thought I wasn't going to have to fight anything. But no. We must fight it out. Well, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to actually equip all those healer items that I bought. I think I can still equip them though. Ah, man, my eye. No, I can't. Search. No? Alright. Well, hopefully we don't get dead. Regis front lines. JDL's back lines. Krona's back lines. Mithra for the front lines. And let's bring Ketchup. Yeah, let's bring Ketchup, see if she can do some better heals. Don't worry, I'll be with you. But if I'm in danger, please help me. Alright, so it looks like they just come along automatically. Sorry, but I'm gonna do this my way. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Alright, so we do have room for one more person. I'm gonna do that next time. Beep! I need to get another person. Need to figure out who should we make into a character. Ulrava. I never expected to see the Walstanian rebels in this area. Nabonet would be pretty good. How about you guys came here to help those fools that preceded you? Well, it's not going to happen. Oh hey, it's a bird guy. Hey Canopus, I don't feel right leaving you guys. I'll stay with you. Cool, I got a bird guy. Whoever wants to end up as a dead carcass can challenge me! Dang, all that hole in the ground is a thingy. Kill the leader, huh? Oraba. He has a hat and a robe and a stick. Alright, so basically due downwards of that hole has a thingy. Yeah, we're gonna try to give Canopus some support. I mean, yeah, probably. But he did say I should try not to let him fight on his own, because he's... I mean, apparently a bit squishy. I mean, Canopus is probably going straight for the mage, is what it seems like anyway. He's not being particularly tactical. Getting that 1 XP. Oh, I thought he was gonna be able to actually shoot at us or something. Ah, JDL. Speaking of shooting at folks. One, two, three, four, five. I believe that's the range you have. Action, indirect, short bow. Yep, that'll do it. Twang! Ah, I blocked it. It's a shame you get no XP if they block your stuff. Makes it a bit of a pain to try to do things. Alright, anyway, right here, I believe, is where Fail patch is saying to get a thingy. Tea time. Delicious tea. Alright, well, I don't have anywhere else for Dariath to go. Indirect, short bow. Yep, little ball thingies give you buffs for your stuffs. Sleep well, GDL. Oh, 9 XP. Action, indirect, short bow. Like too low, 1/8 chance? Okay. I thought it was going to be guaranteed. Let's see. Fail is only for melee. Let's get Fail up to... Let's get him up to there and have him defend. That or your old maps are wrong. It's probably just luck like you were saying. Just fall in the hole. I shall go there and defend. Bum 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 bum. What level is Pit? Because he's given some decent XP. Okay, he's level 2. Oh, nice. Mithril can get right up in his face. I might have her do that. Nah. Because I don't want to go putting Lady Mithril up there and then she gets destroyed. Yeah, let's stay a little bit conservative with our stuffs. Oh. I thought she had a bow. Fling! Or, you know, Vice can jump in and try to steal the kill. And get his butt kicked for his troubles. Red, of course, will just march straight forward. And just defend. Bum, 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 bum. Fire burn! Ouch. I thought for sure Canopus is going to go after the wizard. Because, man, that stung. Oh, I do want to try to steal some of these cards. Let me see. Should I have Shrek steal the card or just have him go smack Yugo? How many hit points do you have right now, Shrek? Ah, you're at full? Yeah. Oh, it's a mind card. Okay. That's a lot of earth on that one too, jeez. Okay, that's where you are right now has a whole lot of earth on it. How do I... There we are. Alright, so tall grass always has a whole bunch of... What the crap? Excuse me a second, guys. Need to go see what that was. Yep, just the mountain gnomes. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and move Shrek up, because why not? And smack this guy. Oh, good job, Shrek. Uh-oh. Oh, good dodge, Red. I thought I was going after Red there for a second. I was like, no, Red! Red's getting some decent experience right now. So that's cool. Alright, let's see. Shall we have Fail smack the guy right in front of him? Can you get behind this guy? Oh, you can get behind this guy. Pit there is at moderate hit points. Hugo is also at moderate hit points. What do you have? 53 and 40? Yeah, I'll let you... Yeah, I'll let you go around like that. Face that way because we're gonna try to kill this guy. You can attack with your tower shield. Interesting. Wow, Pit does a ton of damage if he actually hits, doesn't he? Bum 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 bum. Ouch. Yay, I got some experience points though. Oh, it's raining. Are the water peoples empowered? If I have you smack Pit, are you taking your life in your own hands? No. Bam. Oh, nice. 10 experience. But yeah. Now you go hang out with Ketchup. Bum 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 bum. Because Red kinda got his butt kicked by that mage. That was not a very nice mage. Why you gotta shoot at me? Why not Fail? He had his back to you and everything. Alright, JDL with your bow. Well, you can get the backstab on Pit. That'll make that pretty simple, won't it? Action indirect. Eight damage. Very nice. And it experience as well. Not too shabby at all. Should I have Dariath go up and actually hit him, or have Dariath keep shooting? You know what, let's keep on shooting this guy. Because he hurts if he actually hits. Do. 5 more free damage. I'm gonna probably have, is this Mithril? Corona. I think Corona's good enough to, do some pretty serious damage with their melee. Ooh, man, Pit hits like a truck. Can I cancel your movement? No? Well, that sucks. Alright, how many more indirects? How many people with bows do I still have? Caden has a bow. And... alright, Mithril does not have a bow. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to have Corona... hitting the wrong buttons. Anyhow, yep, go ahead and smack him melee style, and hopefully you'll block the thingy. And also hopefully Caden can finish this guy off. Two, three, four. That'll work. Do that, do a dece. Oh, 2 hit points? Seriously? Just trying to kill this guy. I wonder if is this Mithril? I wonder if Mithril can kill him with a rock. Don't have much else I can try right now. Nope. Bum 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 bum. Ouch. 1 XP. Fire burn for Shrek. Alright, so thankfully this fire burn does not seem to do that much damage. It just kind of gets to ignore your defense. Which is why it kicked the crap out of poor Red to Golem. Why did he not kill that guy? Excuse me. Alright. Let's, you can throw a rock at him. Yeah, sure, I'll throw a rock at him. Good enough. And let's see. You know what? Let's move Shrek back and grab this treasure. And face that way. 200 bucks, 250 bucks. Not too shabby. Ah, excellent. Some heals for Corona. Hit points. Not a ton of hit points, but you know, it is still hit points. Phil, you gotta get out of there, man. You gotta get out of there. Uh-oh. I hope Phil gets to go soon. Whew. Run away! There's me. I'm gonna try grabbing this mind card and smack Hugo. And hopefully not die. Hugo does have an actual sword. My guys probably suck. They're not doing all that great. I will say that. Oh, I got some smarts though. Anyhow, smack you like a dece. Block it! Dang it, me. You've got a tower shield. Why don't you use it? You kill stealers! Oh no! Block it, fail! No! I don't want to die. Somebody help me! This is your fault, Phil. You said to go do stuff without having... You said don't do any more stupid training. It's stupid. And now because of you, you're dead. No! I don't believe everybody has the Blessing Stone equipped right now. I should load anyway. I forgot to equip everybody with the crap that I bought. We can get a new fail for cheaper. I also apparently did not save after doing the training, but that's fine. Boom, boom. Does that mean everybody still has their heal items equipped? Or did I save after everybody spent their stupid healing craps? Oh, there we go. We all still have our healing items, so I'm gonna call that a victory. Let's see about equipping you with some stuffs. Alright, let's buy 2 more cure thingies for Red 2 Golem. And he can be a very, very beefy healer as well. Ding, bing, bum, bum. Gotta say, this game is a lot more difficult than I was expecting. I wonder if I can equip Red with a hat. Nope, nope, no, nope, 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 nope. Here we go. There we go. Red does the battling. You're paladin. Palading. It'll be pretty amusing if Red can equip a hat. Equip there. Nope. Nope. It appears you can only equip those thingies. I'm going to try to equip a hat for myself, so that I can have a little bit more defense. Not a whole lot more defense, but you know, it's better than nothing. And a cure. There we go. There we are. The Red 2 Golem is all ready to golem. Bum, bum, bum. Just looking at the things that I think are defense. Red has a lot of magic defense too, it seems like. I guess that guy just, I don't know, he was on a good tile or something? I don't know. Data. Save so that we don't forget to. Boom, 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 boom. Golems are wrecked by magic. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe the bird guy won't be so stupid and it's like, I'm just gonna derp around in circles for a little bit.
Fight it out.
find it amusing how kind of over it the fight it out is. Yeah, we also... I forgot to go get a bonnet as well. Alright, there's me, there's Fail, there's Red, there's JDL, there's Corona, there's Mithril. Party at start is full of weak babbies. They are definitely being that right now. Bum, 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 bum. What I might honestly do is, off stream, just do several, just do like a lot of auto grinding. Just train and do all that. Go and make a bonnet or something. Bum, 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 bum. Kill the leader. Kill the wabbit. Bum, 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 bum. Tea time. Turn the XP and stuff off. When I go do the grinding? Yes. When I go do grinding, I'm going to turn all that crap off and hope that'll happen fairly quickly when I'm doing it off stream. And you just guard. No. Now? Ouch. But I like being able to see what kind of experience points I get. I don't really care what kind of experience points the bad guys get. But, I like to know what I'm getting. Smack! Jeez. Boom, 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 boom. That'll work. Hey, Zozokin! You can tell from the sound, this is the PS1 version. Indeed. How are you doing, Zozokin? Statife. I'm still learning how to play this game. Oh, is Jado gonna get the first kill? Just like right off the bat? Yeah, he is. Good job, JDL. Oh, and thank you for the host, Zozokin. Fairly early on, this is like the third mission. Yep, I bought a golem because it's like, why not? The guy gave me like 20 grand. I'm like, I'll buy a golem, why not? Yep, the Red 2 golem. It's one of my chatting peoples. And you know, who is it? Dareth right now? Dareth does have a bow. Ooh, a mentality card. I don't know exactly what it is, but it sounds fancy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, just go right there. Face that way, and shooter. There we go. Do you know this? Sounds like you know this game pretty well, Zozo. Do. Oh, I do not. Yep, if you go and stand on the cards, you get stuffs. But nobody's able to like get to it. Big fan of the Ogre Battle series. Nice. All right. Can you shoot anything from there, Corona? Not quite. You might be able to hit this guy, though. Le Bolt appears to be lower level than you. Yep. I will be doing that when I get a chance to. Failpants has shown me the trick of if you're on a high spot, you can shoot a little bit further than you think you can. Which is a pretty cool touch. I should probably not just charge Failpants up in there. Let's kinda what got him killed last time. So it's been a weird thing in this game. It is an interesting tactical thing in the game. And you just defend. And Caden, let me see. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might be able to hit him from there. I gotta say, I'm getting a lot more use out of my archers than I am out of my melee persons. Clang! Ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Elevation X equals Y extra spaces. Interesting. Mithril has no range. Yeah, let's put you there. Face that way, and I wish it was an actual defend. Hey, look, there's me. I get to do a thingy. Yeah, usually I'd be the main character, but since this is an ogre battle, I felt like I had to name the main character Shrek. Can I throw a rocketer from here? I sure can. Not great odds of actually doing anything, but I figured I might as well. Alright, last time that wizard kept up and was like, I want to roast the golem. Which I might let him do again? Because, I mean, red does need to actually, like, get up in there to do stuffs. But I feel like if I move him to up here, so everything's going to try to beat him up. Let's go to here. Does it? Why you gotta keep going after red like that, you jerk? Did not expect him to go after red that hard. Bum 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 bum. No, I believe he only has direct. Canopus stealing my kills. I need those things. They target red because they fear red. Exactly. Oh man, Orba's got some hit points, doesn't he? Level 4? Jeez. Ah, the PSP golem can check borders. Ah, nice. It might also be a thing that he can do, like, later on, question mark? Mentality card. Sure, go grab the thingy. I don't know what a mentality card does, so where's your mentality? I suppose I should have figured that out, huh? Alright, anyhow, smack her with your short sword. Or not smack her. Just get punched in the face, that works. Good job, Shrek. You did it. Oh, she has a spear. I want a spear. Ah, fail. You might be able to finish off, who is this, a rat? I don't know how hard you hit. Persuade. Good job, fail. You smacked them good, and you blocked it, and Vice stealing the kill. Everything's stealing my kills, Zozo. Make him stop. Oh, so close from if we're able to get up in there. Alright, well, then I guess I'll have you go to here and face... about that way? Recruit spear, take spear, and kick. Yeah, I wish. I guess you get to wait. And red should probably run away. And you wait. Might be worth investing in her. This is my prayer. Let me heal your wounds with the light of Ishtar. Get an extra Valk, why not? Yep, I was trying to figure out how to do stuff. I'm hoping that my people, you know, stop sucking soon, though. I feel like that first level is the biggest hurdle. Boom, 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 boom. Invest in your team, they'll break the game wide open. Well, good. Let me see, Angelica. Right, you have the bow. Jada would prefer to not get counterattacked. And if you don't, good luck making progress. Do like that, do like that, do a little bit of this. Oh, she blocked it. Man, these guys are rolling really good on their stuff. They keep on blocking crap that I feel like they shouldn't be able to block. PSP archers are broken. Cool, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 4, 5? Where's this character? Ah. Okay, I could have kept you where you were, apparently. Shoot the mage with your bow! He's... wow. Okay, shoot her with your bow? Sure. Ooh. I feel like I should not let people just go running off ahead, though. Let's have you try shooting from here. Because you do have that bow. Not the best odds. Not the worst odds either, though. I'll tell you what, though. Don't know any class that's outright terrible. Perhaps the fairy in very short battles? Yes, and Caden here, at the moment I have him set up as pretty much a pure archer. Can somebody please just actually land a hit? Octopus in a landlocked map. Alright, well, I gotta get in there at some point if I want to get any experience. I guess I'm going up there to smack Angelica. This will surely be a good idea. I mean, I'll do good damage if I hit her. Can I block it? Nope. Oh! I did not know that spears would smack the people behind you as well. That is especially obnoxious. Ooh. I don't think she'll kill it. Elements and elevation and crazy tactic setups. How do you persuade? Wait, system, character list. I don't see any option for persuading. In PSP, can you burn the grass? I don't know. I don't have access to any spells yet. Item. Ah, Dumbbell Leader. Man, it'd be nice if we could, like, block some crap. Uh-oh. Mithril! No! Maybe some gimmick class, I don't know. Ah, thank you, Canopus. Mithril definitely needed that. Why couldn't you do that to Fail Pants last time? He's like, because he was not a waifu. Hit points for Shrek. Yep, everybody gets one healing item. Would you like? Are you? Yeah, he doesn't have any indirect stuffs. I was like, you know what? I should check to see if he has any indirect stuffs, which he does not. And I gotta say that this wizard is a meanie pants. He ain't nice at all. Yeah, you face that way, and just hang out. Shrek can persuade. Move, action, weight, system, character list. Action. Ah, that one. Okay. Hey, you want to join my party? You should totally do it. You succeeded in persuading the enemy. Huzzah! Sweet. Now we got some spears. Now we'll take her spear and kick her out. It's Pokemans. You gotta beat them up for a higher chance of success. Alright, we'll just go that way and go there. And I also see that as they, yeah, what's how Phil? Ah, Phil's doing just fine. Alright, well, Phil, can I guess go chase down Emmy, or should we all go over towards the thingy? Yeah, I think we would go, towards the wizard, I think. And you can face that way and hang out. They have loyalty? What madness is this? Uh-oh. They're trying to kill Angelica, but I just got her. I mean, I really do just want her stuff, but still, it's not cool. This game is fun to figure out. Alright, well, JDL can get right behind Emmy and just punch her, stab her in the butt. Stab her, JDL! Stab her good! That way, there we are. And get punched for your troubles. Good job. Daria. Ooh, you can get behind her. Good. Get behind her. And that was the wrong way. Did she have a rod? I thought she just punched me. Well, punched JDL. Weird. And, well, you can get right behind Susie again. Bum 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 bum. That is a good way to face, and stab her up good. Ah, Caden. Caden might be able to finish Susie off. No, he won't. He can do some decent damage. They are punching. Like as I said, I didn't see any rod down there. Unless they're pulling it just straight out of their butts. Which, I mean, they could be. I don't know nothing about this game. Face that way. Shoot with your bow. Can you actually hit her? Nope. Hey look, it's me! Is that Emmy? Alright, well I'm gonna go smack Emmy then. Boom, boom. With my short sword. Oh, I can do 20 damage. I like that. It'd be nice if somebody would block these people who are just punching us in the face. Get her, Ketchup. Heal her good. But I do the tutorial thing. Like the tutorial battle, or the read a bunch of crap before you actually play the game? Because if you mean the read the stuffs, kinda. I did read about enemies dying, or about you dying, but that was it. Should I probably read more than nothing? Boom, 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 boom. Golem, golem. Smack you good? Wizard will kill Red. No, Wizard's, he's hit Red a couple of times before. He doesn't do... I mean, he does a lot of damage, but he doesn't finish Red off. He did like 18 to Red, which, like I said, is some decent damage. But Red survives, because Red's tough. He's a tough golem. Can the Wizard counter? He has that stick. Get to act fast if you don't do part of your turn, or pass your turn. It's not relevant now, but you probably want to remember it for later. Yep, I kind of figured that from what you're talking about, rocks messing with my stuffs. Yeah, the Wizard is level 4. He's gonna be a pain in the butt no matter what I do, really. I get to face that way after you turn around and kick the crap out of you. Boo! Yep, I was pretty sure you get the items. It seemed like we were getting the items anyway. Let's see. Fail, can you finish off Emmy? You might. Let's see if we can finish that off. Yep, I don't believe we get cards. We had a couple of cards laying on the ground when we had the knights around. And I don't believe we got those. We did get the treasures though, so that was cool. Yeah, I thought he might have gone over there and steal my kill. Why you gotta be stealing my kill like that? Alright. Anyhow, bird guy, go kick the crap out of the wizard. That's what you're here for, right? Alright, Mytho, get him. Get him! Get him! Oh man. Holy crap. That is her doing 1 damage and he doing 31 damage, right? I'm not reading this wrong? This is a very bad thing to do? And finally, shields are useful. Are they? I haven't been finding them to be all that useful yet. So yeah, you just wait there for a second. Uh-oh. He's killing Angelica! I still get her stuff, right? I was supposed to go on vacation this week! Nibblerg. Boom, 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 boom. And I mean, you can't persuade the wizard, right? I would really like to be able to persuade the wizard. So that was gonna be my next question, because the tutorial thingy said that, oh, use a shield as a weapon? Ah, okay. We'll try that. But yeah, the tutorial thingy said that if, one of your people's dies, you still get all your stuff, but I don't know if that counts for persuaded people's. Boom, boom, boom. I get her stuff? Cool. I'm not gonna use the whatchamacallit then. Pog indeed. Alright, what if I go behind you and try to attack you? Not a good idea. Why does he take no damage? He takes no damage. None. Alright, well, you just go there and wait, I guess. Because he's level 4. I mean, there is that. Birdman is level 3, I believe? Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be fine. Shoot him! Boing! Oh! That's some good XP if you can actually hit him. Can you hit it from here? You can. Excellent. Well, you theoretically can. Can you actually can? Hey, you actually can. Good job, Dariath. Go this way. And face that way. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Here we are. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Doing your best over here. Yep. Face that way. Shoot him with your bow. Ah, if he blocks it, he turns to face you, huh? That's annoying. No, 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 no. Indirect. Here we go. Not the best odds. Can I get around behind her? I can. Doop 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 doo. Indirect, short bow. There we go. Much better odds. Now she's blocking it. Yeah, I saw you turn to face him, you jerk. Alright, well, my turn. Alright, so what happens if I attack with my shield? I mean, I'm doing a little bit better damage, but still not the best thing to do. Looks like. What if I try my short sword? Why does my shield do more damage than my sword? I think I should smack him with my shield then? Try it. Alright, well, I mean I do still have that orb on red if I get dead. Bink! Ah, okay, so he goes flying. That's cool. Thank you, Ketchup. I appreciate heals. She doesn't get very many hit points or experience points for healing me, but it's still very appreciated. Would be a shame if somebody... Action, direct, tower shield, smack you. 58's not great. Yep, knocking people into crap is always fun to do. You hang out for a second, Lady Mithril. Wrong button. There's the button. Go there, do that, do this. Who is this? Fail. Sure, fail. We can just go to there and face that way. Sure, face that way. You hang out. Go up there and hit the wizard. Go on, do it. I dare you. Ow. Alright, so now the wizard's not that scary. I mean, he does still do a fair amount of damage, but I can do damage back and get tons of experience. Here we are. Let's see, can Red finish off Susie? That way, action, direct, hard blow. Ah, not quite. Yep, the tutorial wizard said that you start with no magic points, and then as you do stuffs, you get magic points depending on your WT, I think it was. But yeah, still haven't quite figured that out. But it's probably a pretty important thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we are. Can JDL hit him and get some more free XP? Yep, possibly. Nope. Buttons, 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 buttons. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will work. Yep, once I get somebody who can actually cast crap. I have to learn this stuff. Action, not direct. Back up you. There we go. 62%? Nope. This wizard is very good at blocking, isn't he? Keeping hitting the wrong buttons. The controls in this are really weirding me out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Do. There, yeah, come on, Corona, hit him. Hopefully you can. It'd be pretty nice. There we go. Not move. Action, indirect, short bow. Let's see. Only 52%? You can do better than that. No, let's make sure we kill Susie. I did notice the whoops. I did notice the stuff for like XP's show-ups and other things that'll make it a lot quicker for your grinding and such. So those will be interesting to do. Indirect, short bow, 100%. Doo! There you go, Caden, you got one. Never gonna hit the right buttons. Alright, here we go. No. I don't want you to try to hit him in the face with your shield. That's going to be a pretty low chance of doing it. And if you miss, you're getting destroyed. Wrong butane. There we go. My turn. Can I get behind him again? No? I wish I was able to turn the map like Final Fantasy Tactics lets you. Oh well. I'll go like that, I'll go like this, and I'll go like that. Yeah, you should run away. You should absolutely run away. More heals for Shrek. Boom, boom, boom. I can't persuade the wizard, right? Probably wasn't possible. Okay, because when I was looking this game up to figure out what it is, I was like, what? Super Nintendo game? This is a PlayStation game. Tea time. So that is good to know. Alright, and again, you're not gonna actually smack him, but you'll get up in his face and go oogie boogie boogie. You rascally wizard. Would you just hold still so I can surround you and have like an easier go with this? Yeah, get him! Oh, I hope one of my dudes gets this last hit on this jerk. Or he's gonna run away. Nope, he is gonna try to burninate me for 20. Dang it, bird guy! You show up right at the end to steal my. Oh, good. Can you get around behind him? Not quite behind him. What are your odds of hitting him from the side, anyway? Who? Yasumi Matsuno? Vagrant Story. Oh, no. Huh. I mean, that one's not the worst trade-off. If we can actually hit him. Red got him! You did it, Red! You done me proud! You killed the wizard. No one thought you could do it. I can't die here. Ibler. Spoiler, he totally can die here. The map is completed. Wizard Puncher! Exactly, Red. Woo! 1350 monies. War trophies, 5 of them. Some monies and a short bow, and a short bow, and some monies, and ooh, a fire burn. And right, we're getting a spear. Oh, we're getting a second spear as well. Hey, Canopus. Yes, I would love for Canopus to join the party. I think we get the spear. I just think it probably doesn't count as ward. What's it? Hopefully. If you want to get rid of the command explanation message, turn for navigation message off. Edit. Gotta load the stuffs. Items. Equip. No more short sword. I would like a spear. Aw. Nope, we don't get a spear. I am less sad. Tea time. Yep. Flight's really good and spear's pretty good. I mean, you are correct that we should save, Fail. That is definitely a thing we should do. Training, edit, report, data. Save. Don't pull out the card. Bim, bim, bim. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Warren report for lore. I like the beginning of the game with the questions. I was confused. Because I thought I was only going to have to choose like you know, 3 things. Well, 1 thing, and then 2 things. 3 things. All the things. Yep. So I have no idea what kind of crap I've done. The Wallstanian genocide stuff is pretty interesting reading material. That's kind of what I was telling Ketchup, being like, you know, if you guys are getting genocided, you're kind of in a war, whether you want to admit it or not. And she's like, no, I don't want to be in a war. It's kind of too late. Anyhow, Kryzar City. Maybe we can buy a spear in Kryzar City. You know, after we lay siege to it, question mark? There's me. That's very Legend of Zelda right there, I think it is. Red goes there. JDL goes there. Corona there. Need to go there. Get there. There. And cannabis? Ah, cool. We do get to control cannabis. Sweet. Evilise. Alright. I do like cannabis though. He looks pretty cool. I'm very appreciative though that I can that I control him now. Because this way I can hopefully set up other people to get kills. While he's, you know, level 3, everybody else is not level 3. I think Red's, well, Shrek and Red, I think are the ones who have a level right now. Look at me, I got 33 XPs! Well, okay, it's better than what Fail has, but... There's Shrek, there's Red... Ah, interesting. So I was wondering when Red got the 100 experience points for beating up the wizard, would the extra experience points carry over? The answer appears to be no. So that's good to know. Alright. Anyhow, this should totally work. Bum 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 bum. I'm still happy seeing the new bit badges. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Oh, who's this guy? Presents. Look at the numbers of undead. How dare they treat a dead soul like this? I'll send these dead souls to the eternal darkness. Souls of the undead, I command you to fall. Do they go law know you? No, they're falling pretty good. This guy could probably use some help, though. Hang in there, Leonard. Hang in there until our reinforcements arrive. Did somebody call for some reinforcements? Ah! Look over there! The Liberation Army is here. Praise the gods! Mordova, your friends are sleeping in the house. It is the sleep of death. When they wake up, they will turn into the undead. We'll fight until our Lord Nibus returns. Do not allow them to go any further. How long does it take for undead stuff to come back, anyway? Kill the wabbit! Mordova, level 4. A stick and a robe and a cure thingy and a something else. 3 turns? Okay, that's not too awful terrible. Do they come back with all their hit points? I hope not. I mean, that'd be cool if my guys came back with all their hit points, but not their guys. Holy crap, these guys have some hit points. Speaking of vagrants, says Philpants. Ouch, man. President's getting his butt kicked by that Skeletron. See, when I first saw this sprite, I thought Mordova here is going to be a waifu. I'm pretty sure Mordova is not a waifu. Anyhow, who's up right now? It's Canopus! Of course it's Canopus. I feel like Canopus is going to be the one going first for most of the game. Yeah, that's what I thought so. Because the sprite looked like a waifu, but the picture definitely looked like a husbando. And if that makes sense to you, you're in the right place. Bum, 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 bum. They don't have a Chaos Emerald equipped. There's a waifu witch in the game, but she's really well hidden. Maybe we'll somehow just stumble right over her. Because sometimes that happens, or sometimes I'm just completely oblivious and miss really obvious secret stuffs. It's, you know, it's how playing games blind can go. Stranger things have happened. Have you played, Have you played Wild Arms? With the emulator zone, like the teleportation maze? Because usually teleportation mazes just kick the crap out of me. But I stumbled through the entire dungeon in like 5 minutes. And one of my other viewers who had actually tried to set up a map for helping me get through stuffs was pissed. You wait, yep. Yeah, the emulator zone was hilarious. I forget if there was a quote about that, or if it was a deleted quote, or if it never happened at all. Yeah, you can go that way, face that way, hang out. Keep on hitting the wrong butans. Let's see. Do I want anybody to go down that way? No. No, nothing of interest down that way, I think. Chaos Emeralds. Are we gonna go Super Saiyan and float around? That'd be cool. Boing. And you chillax. Man, I gotta say though, I don't think I trust Vice. He's got that real zealot kind of vibe to him. Why am I so slow? Okay, I'm probably slow because I have a hat. Move. Red 2 Golem. After that, I'm pretty happy with how the Red 2 Golem turned out. Alright, and you, Telex? Yes. Vice's friend. He's your best friend. What? Oh. I thought that was the mage teleporting. I was like, what? That's not fair! Presence should probably have the presence of mind to back up before he gets himself dead. Boom, 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 boom. So close to being able to stab stuff. Alright, well, you just go there for a second. Face that way, and a chillax. Oh, Presence got lucky there. He might actually survive. Well, you know, if he runs the crap away. Get him, Ketchup! Good job. Boom. He's like, ah, fellow person of the cloth. How convenient. Boom, boom, boom. I really should check on these soldiers, see what level they are. Here we go. Hey, what level are you? 3? Maybe I should have gone back and done some more training. I'm feeling severely outclassed right now. Anyhow. Man, they really want presents, don't they? The PSP does this map more justice. Let's go to there. Not quite all the way out there. Oh, JL just barely couldn't get up there. One criticism you have of the game? Not sure if it's even possible to go through the game without training? Yeah, I'd be shocked with the kind of levels they have going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you get there, JDO? Nope. Can you get to there? You can. You might be able to hit that guy. Action! Alright, let's see if you're high enough to get this guy. Buster! Do it! Ping! Yeah, you got him! Yeah. You savor those 14 XP. Do. Oh. That's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. The fourth battle fighting undead is not the easiest thing to deal with. Yeah, they sound like they're probably a bit obnoxious if you're not able to deal with them quickly. Come on, hit him, Darian. Oh, I think you got him. Yeah. Yeah. 20 XP. I mean, I'm gonna try to rest kill Mardoba, but I ain't exactly holding my breath. You consider everything in Chapter 1 as basically a tutorial. It's kind of what they usually do. Alright, indirect, short bow. Alright, you have a lot of height right now over Mardoba. Can you hit her? Him? Doo! Yeah, you can. I mean, it doesn't do very much damage, but oh, the XP gain is beautiful. Still really wishing I could turn that map. Alright, fail, you hang out. Caden. I feel like it's, you'd be pushing a little bit for Caden to hit Mardoba. What is this? It doesn't tell me what the height is? I thought it told me what the height was. You know, let's try it. Oops, wrong buttons. Buttons! Here we go. Alright, action. Direct. PSP makes the game less, odd. Do. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's try it. Do it! Yeah. Everybody with bows is going to be getting tons of XP because they can take free pot shots at the boss. Although I kind of feel like the game wants me to go and try to help, you know, presents. Maybe I should do that. Even a mage 4 level higher, then it still takes like 10 plus damage with the sword. Look, it's me. Yeah, I'm going that way. To shoot all the way across the map in some areas. That is hilarious. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, Red 2 Golem. Get out there. Face that way and defend. You should probably run away there, presents. So I was about to ask if you can heal undead to death, but I don't actually have control over anybody who has heals right now, so it's a bit of a moot question right now. Oh no! Ah, how? Stun, huh? Hope I can dodge that. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Good. Ah, excellent. Yeah, we need to kill Mardoba, like, now. Like, yesterday. Boom. Face that way, action, direct, spear. 23. Stay up. Yeah. I think we're gonna... Jeez, these guys hurt. Oof. Almost one-shot poor Dariath, jeez. I think we might be loading this one... Ouch. We might be having to load this one back up after do some training because, jeez. We could maybe do our maps without training? Maybe, but man. I don't think that's happening right now. Do you want to be my friend? Buster? Sure you want to, he's not gonna be my friend right now. He's way too strong to be my friend right now. Alright, get him! Kick his butt! You can take him! I don't think we can take him, guys. I'd probably lose all NPC. push? I don't have a push thing. I can, however, throw a rock at him. Take this! Rock in your face! Ah. Dang. Alright, let's have Shrek back up a little bit. Let's see. Fail can't go get Mardoba. Fail can potentially smack Spencer though. Nope, I don't have a shield. I have... What crap do I have? Do I have a shield? Or does Shrek have a shield? I remember Shrek has a shield. Yeah, I'm really feeling that level difference right now. Jeez. Yeah, you can use your shield though. Right. Shrek does not have a shield. Shrek instead has a necklace thingy. But I don't know exactly what it does. Well, ouch. I mean, you know, good effort though, Fail. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hey, level up for Vice. Good job, Vice. Mithril. She can't get up and smack him. She can throw a rock at somebody, potentially. Can't get on top of the house. Alright, well, you just go there, face that way, and throw a rock and get some XP! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's me! Do I have a decent chance of hitting this guy? I have an alright chance of hitting this guy. It's gonna murder me if I fail at it though. What if I try moving around and pushing him out? That'd be a good thing to do, right? Yeah, push him! Yeah! Give me those XPs. Boom, boom, boom. What's this creepy ghost doing? Uh-oh. He's gonna kill Dariath! Evil spirit who devours sanity! Called the sleep of the dead! Incubus. Bom, 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 bom. Dariath! Ah! Yeah, sleep. That's what you're doing right now. Dariath fell asleep. I think I'm bleeding, he says in his sleep. I should never have joined the army. Eblurg. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing a lot of off-stream branding. Shrek, it's your fault! You abandoned me! Didn't abandon crap. We are just significantly underleveled. Your favorite death message. Thanks. This is my prayer. Let me heal your wounds with the light of Ishtar. Heal. Yay! She healed me. Thank you, Ketchup. Let's see. Well, I can just have you go up and try to smack Loggins. You might as well. Destroy him! We need a lot more strength for Red 2 Golem. Not bad XP though. What are your odds of hitting her from there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That could work. We dead. Dead for good. We do this, we do this. We do a little bit of this. I'm not too awful worried about anybody being dead right now because We're not beating this this one. It's gonna take us like 4 rounds of cannabis here, smacking Mordoba. I don't think we're gonna survive for 4 rounds of smacking Mordoba around, even with everybody getting free XP. Let's see. Can you Mordoba from here? Yeah, I think you can hit him from here. Do it! Twang! Yeah. I love them free XPs. Let's move you back a little bit. And face that way. I'll move you to there. Because I know you can hit Mordoba from there. Man, I gotta say, I might try... well... Mordoba blocked! You're not allowed to block! Who do you think you are? Somebody who blocks stuff? What's wrong with you? Anyway, it might be a good idea to try to give a lot more people bows. Not so much for being able to do a whole bunch of damage, but for, you know, being able to... Uh-oh. Ouch. Even if a body perishes, my successor will kill you. Yeah, pretty much. That's basically the plan for the off-stream grinding. Ouch. Get him, Red. Uh-oh. Ah, stun. I gotta say, the Mordoba's not as terrifying as I thought it was gonna be. Well, okay. There is the paralyzed crap, which sucks. But, I don't know. I was expecting him to do a whole bunch of, like, actual direct damage. Just fly over to there. Whoop. Face that way and stab Mordoba in the butt. Boom. Kablam! And now they're all picking on Red. The bullies. How dare they? How dare they bully Red? What is wrong with them? Oh, that would have been hilarious if they accidentally killed Mordoba with that counter. Mordoba. Let's see. Is there still a bad guy like right there? Yeah, Samson there with that spear. Get him, Shrek! Get him! You got this! I mean, you got it better than I thought you were gonna got it. What happens if Vice or Ketchup dies? I mean, I'd imagine nothing good. Let's see, 49, 11. Can you kill that guy, Mithril? Oh, if you can hit him, you can. Oh. Ouch. You have said it multiple times. Tea time. Delicious tea. If you have Chaos Emerald, you gate out. Ah, yes. What if they don't have a Chaos Emerald? No! I don't want to die alone! Well, yeah, but doesn't that get used up if they get dead? Or does it stay forever? Then they die. One experience point. No, don't move. Action. Indirect. Short bow. Shoot at Mordoba. That's fine. Twang. Oh, 2 damage. Very impressive, JDL. Hey, leveled up. Good job. Boom. There we go. I'm pretty sure you can hit my double from there as well. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Twang. I love the free XP you get with the bows. It's awesome. And so you can probably shoot it from there as well. Him. Keep on thinking Mordobas are her, but he's a him. He's a him, he. A he, him. Uh-oh. You blocked. You're not allowed to block. Oh, does he get rid of stun as well? Or is he just making sure red doesn't die? He is making sure red doesn't die, which is appreciated. But, whew, this map. Aw. Dang it, Vice. You had one job. Your job was to kill that stupid jerk. And you didn't do it. How dare you? Where's our Lord Nibus? Is he not back yet? Heal? Aww. Well, there went any hope of trying to, squeak through this fight. So I think... Well, I mean, let's stab Mardoba again, because why not? Spear. Spear you in your stupid face. Spear it good. I like how he bounces to spear him. Good block. I wonder if that other guy will manage to kill Mardoba with the counterattack. That'd be amusing. Ah, you missed. Who is that? Oh, it's Shrek. Who is this? Samson. Yeah, let's just get behind Samson and try to stab him up good. Because, well, as has been established, we have lost way too many people for this one to count. Do you have a sword? You do have a sword. So I'm not too awful worried about, Shrek getting killed or anything. Because it's not like I'm going to keep this one anyway. Holy crap, Samson has the correct name. I mean, if he actually hits. What is wrong with you, Vice? Is he gonna try to put somebody to sleep? Nah. Trying to put Canopus to sleep. It's only gonna do 1 damage. But yeah, hopefully with Canopus around, we can level everybody up fairly quickly. Let's just... Nope, you don't even need to move. Actually, you probably should move. I don't know, I'll probably just call it right there because this fight is lost. So, thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you, Fail and Zozo and Red and JDL and Dariath and Caden and anybody you might have forgotten and anybody who's just enjoying the lurk. If you're new around here, I stream Monday through Friday from 10 p.m. Pacific to 2 a.m. Pacific, and I play mostly RPGs like this one. And if you like the stream, you can hit the follow button, and Twitch is supposed to let you know whenever my nonsense is live. Or you can type !Discord in the chat, or click the panel below the stream to join the Discord. Well, I'll be sure to let you know when I'm doing stuffs. And if you really like the stream, you can hit the subscribe button and get access to the delicious tea emote, or you can drop some bits in the cup, and those will unlock emotes too, starting around, I think it's 1k bits. Yeah, which you get a different tea emote. And you can also get, the new teabag, the new teabag badges too. Or you can click the other panel down there to do a direct donation. And that last panel will let you vote for what game you're going to play next. So yeah, I'm going to probably try to do a whole lot of off-stream grinding because I think I'm going to need it. And, and we shall continue with the Tactics Ogre tomorrow. So once again, thank you everybody for showing up, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Later, everybody.